It was a humid night in Quezon City, and the streets were unusually quiet. Jamie, a young university student, was driving home after a long day of classes and study sessions. He took Balete Drive, a shortcut that would save him several minutes. The road was lined with ancient balete trees, their gnarled roots and thick foliage creating an eerie canopy overhead. As Jamie drove down the desolate road, he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. He shrugged it off, attributing it to his tired mind playing tricks on him. The stories about Balete Drive were just that, stories. He didn't believe in ghosts. Suddenly, his headlights illuminated a figure standing by the side of the road. It was a woman dressed in a flowing white gown. Her long black hair obscured her face. Jamie's heart pounded as he slowed the car to get a better look. Maybe she needed help. "Do you need a ride?" he called out, rolling down his window. The woman didn't respond. She just stood there, unmoving. Jamie felt a chill run down his spine, despite the warm night air. He glanced around, half expecting someone else to appear, but the road was deserted. Before he could react, the woman stepped out in front of his car. Jamie slammed on the brakes, the tires screeching on the asphalt. His car came to a halt mere inches from her. His hands trembled on the steering wheel as he tried to process what was happening. The woman slowly lifted her head, and Jamie's breath caught in his throat. Her eyes were hollow, empty sockets staring into his soul. Her face was pale, almost luminescent in the headlights' glare. A sense of dread washed over him as she started to move toward the car. Panicking, Jamie put the car in reverse, but the engine sputtered and died. He frantically tried to restart it, but it was no use. The woman was now at his window, her hand reaching out. Jamie pressed himself against the seat, his heart racing. "Please." "Leave me alone," he whispered, his voice barely audible. The woman's hand touched the window, and an icy coldness seeped into the car. Jamie felt an overwhelming sadness, a deep sorrow that seemed to emanate from the ghostly figure. Suddenly, the woman vanished. The air warmed up, and the car's engine roared back to life, as if nothing had happened. Jamie didn't wait to question his luck. He shifted into gear and sped away, not daring to look back. When he finally reached home, he bolted inside, his mind reeling from the encounter. His grandmother, noticing his pale complexion, asked what had happened. Jamie hesitated, then recounted the night's events. His grandmother sighed, her face etched with worry. "You saw her, the White Lady of Balete Drive. They say she appears to those who have kind hearts, but she carries with her a heavy burden. She is the spirit of a young woman who met a tragic end on that road many years ago. Some say she was the victim of a hit and run. Others believe she was murdered. Her soul remains restless, seeking justice, or perhaps a final act of kindness." Jamie nodded, still shaken but grateful to be home. He promised himself he would never take Balete Drive again, and he prayed for the White Lady, hoping she would one day find peace. And so, the legend of the White Lady of Balete Drive lived on, a chilling reminder of the restless spirits that roam the night, forever bound to the places of their untimely demise. If you love this video, give it a heart and subscribe for more chilling stories. Thank you.